Welcome back to Urban Regenerative Gardening, where I show you how to garden without buying fertilizers, pesticides, how to seed save, how to make your own compost. I'm in my indoor garden here today. Wanted to show you just a quick video on the projects I want to do in here, and to tell you that with regenerative gardening and with regenerative farming, you can help. You can do your part in solving a lot of the problems that the world has today. You can, if you're worried about global warming with carbon, when you make your own compost, you're sequestering carbon out of the air and locking it into the soil. So if a lot of people, not everybody, if a lot of people did backdoor gardens or front yard gardens or whatever, that would really make a big difference. Plus, another thing is you're not putting those chemicals into your garden, the pesticides and the fertilizers. They're all just chemical based, and that eventually ends up into the water. So that's another thing you'd be taken care of. Here's my lettuce. And there's other issues too that it helps to alleviate problems. Supply chain issues. You got your food right out in your yard, and yeah, this is a project I want to do today. I want to take these lettuce plants like I did over here last weekend. I put some lettuce like that size in here, and they grew tremendously just in 1 week. You gotta figure a couple days they weren't really doing anything until they took root. So this is like 4 or 5 days. In 4 or 5 days they went from that to that. So that's my homemade soil going to work here. And I trimmed a bunch of these back. I kept the healthiest looking ones of these and cut out the bad ones. Figured I'd just repurpose the pot. And what I do is I trim these. This is a cabbage. I just trim these back, and then I steam them. So I was hoping maybe they would have grown a little better. They didn't grow that much. I could steam some cabbage this weekend, but I had some from last week. I'll probably get back to steamed cabbage. So that I wanted to put these guys into this pots here, and then these guys here I want to do like baked into this. Turn the light on here. I did this last week. I put these into the bottom of a container here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep adding soil as they get taller to promote potatoes. This one looks sickly already. Yeah, sometimes they come back. Anyway, probably add some soil to that one, except for there's one little tiny one there I gotta wait on. But I'll do that today, put them in the pot. I have pots here ready. What I do is I get this part here. I'll drill some holes into the one, and then put spacers in this one so then it has room to drain out. And I'll put them in there, maybe add a little more soil, around. So that's one project. Those are 2 projects I'm pretty much gonna do today. I have a lot more stuff to do, but I have other things too, so. And I'll just be able to put the pot up here when I'm done. That space will open up here. So that'll be cool. Alright, quick video on this weekend's project. So you have to, I almost forgot the last thing that regenerative gardening does. It's really important also. You get more nutrition out of your food. You know how they talk about how there isn't nutrition in the food these days because of the depletion of the soil. Well, this soil is going to have way more minerals in it because I make this compost however you make your compost. You make it from rotted wood, you make it from leaf mold, you combine grass and leaves, and over time you end up with compost. However you make it, whether it's from animal waste or whatever, it's going to have way more nutritional value. The food's going to have way more nutritional value. So that's another problem that regenerative gardening solves. So anyway, if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe, hit the like button, share. See you in the next video. God bless.